Hey everyone, welcome back. Happy Monday to you. We are back in the groove at least a little bit here for a Monday. 5 returns that have come in today. 4 look like we may actually get some good stuff, and one of them, unfortunately, is because of the dreaded RTS sticker. So it turns out that in this particular one, I've already done some research on it, and yeah, somehow the address that I used is an old address, and I'll resend out. But I'll show what this one was. So this one was Jack Savage. Jack Savage was a pitcher with the the Dodgers and the Mets are two that he was with. Um, that is what I thought was a good address. Based on where I had found it. But always goes to show you that, especially for guys that you don't see a ton of active returns for, do an extra step to verify the address. Because once I kind of went and looked at it, found out that, yeah, this was an outdated address. So I think I've got a new address that's updated. So I've already got my envelope put together. So I'll fire this back out in the morning. And hopefully we'll get a nice little return there. But for now, let's move on to the good stuff. So, 4 returns that came in. The interesting thing is, I went through and I was looking at my stuff that I have out, and I've got Nashville and Knoxville, Tennessee. And I went through all of my return or all my outstandings, and I've got 3 letters that are out in the state of Tennessee. So I know, unless somebody just decided to drop stuff off or I didn't record something, I have a good idea what these should be. At least out of three of them, I should get 2 of them. So we're gonna do these last, and then we've also got something here from Carroll Stream, Illinois, and Orlando, Florida. So I'm gonna start here in Carroll Stream because I have no idea what this one may be. I really don't. I was taking a look through and nothing really came to mind. So this is probably going to be either a baseball or a football return, I think. And no, actually, it is a basketball return. Cool. So I sent out to John Paxson. John Paxson played for the Chicago Bulls. He was part of the Dynasty Bulls there. And he still works for the Bulls. And so I decided to send out a couple of cards. I saw that he was signing here and kind of picked out a nice little bit of everything here. This is actually his rookie card, so that was cool to get that signed. The first year hoops card, again, like I've talked about before, the nice white borders on there and the non-gloss kind of make it nice. The Fleer set here, it's just, I don't know, I kind of like this set. I remember buying a lot of it when I was a kid. And so I've been getting some of them signed here. And then actually went back and found an old Press Pass Legends card of him playing college at Notre Dame. I'm sure he doesn't see that card very often. So very cool. Nice 4-4 return back from John Paxson. And this was out for about 2 to 3 weeks or so. All right, moving on to Orlando. So there's some thickness to this envelope. So there are multiple cards in here. Not quite sure what this is. Orlando, I'm hoping that it's some wrestling maybe, but I don't think it's gonna be. I think it's probably gonna be baseball. And yeah, so baseball. We actually got back one of our guys here from, we get some USA baseball action going on here. We got our return back from Dylan Cruz. So Stars and Stripes cards sent out a total of 5, and these have been out for multiple months here. Probably somewhere in the ballpark of 3 to 4 months, maybe. So there has certainly been some time that has gone by, but signed all of them here. Looks like, let me see this here. Yeah, if you kind of see, there's a little bit of beating up on the autograph there. It's kind of hard to see there. You might be able to see a little bit, like right in that spot right there. There's a little bit of beating, and I don't think that was necessarily from me with that, because I usually do a really good job of powdering my cards and kind kind of getting them all nice and cleaned up. And like on that one there, you can see there's some scratching right up in there. I have seen with a couple of these USA guys where they've signed like stacks of cards, and like that one's nice and 100% clean. That one's got a little bit of scratching to it. I'm wondering if maybe he had signed a stack of cards and then just kind of replaces them out, which could lead to that happening. I have seen that happen with a couple of guys. But again, still getting more guys from the Stars and Stripes set through the mail, I really can't complain about that, despite how it sounds like I'm complaining. All right, let's go to Tennessee. Let's go to Nashville. So, like I said, I've got 3 returns out altogether in the state of Tennessee. So we got 2 back today. So let's see what we got. This one I'm thinking is a hockey return. Let's see if I'm right. No, so this is actually a long time out baseball return, and this is one that, gosh, it was so far back I had forgotten about this. So Doug Simmons, old school Met, came through and signed for me. What's funny is I was actually looking at his cards the other day, or his I was going through and just kind of looking at what I still had outstanding. And I saw that this was out there, and I went, man, I'm a little surprised that I haven't got this back yet. But lo and behold, here we go. So a couple of the old school Mets guys are back around to signing, so this is really cool. 5 of 5, nice, beautiful autograph with Bible scriptures on each card there. Really neat. Got another card there for the con set, so that's always a win there. And I've really kind of taken to the 91 Upper Deck card, so I'm really happy to get that. And then this one here is actually a little bit tougher. It's actually one of the traded cards from the 91 Tops, so the 91T there. And then with these, you'll notice that they're actually 2 different cards. We got the regular Topps card, and then we've got the gold card there, which isn't the winner's card, which is another parallel of it. This is actually just the straight up gold card that you would get in every pack. So a nice 5 of 5 return. Again, like I said, this one was out for multiple months. So this was neat to get this back. Shows that sometimes these things will show up. It just takes a while. So now, Knoxville, Tennessee, after I was surprised here with the last one, this one I'm really not sure what it's going to be. I think it's a newer request, so, but I'm a little bit stumped as to what this could be, because there are quite a few things. All right, so again, this was not one that I was expecting here, so I'm off on my game here as far as looking at what I put down for the addresses. I got to go back after this video and go see what the heck I was doing here. But we got another Met here, Lee Guterman. This was a super fast return. This came back in probably a week's time or so. So very, very cool return here, because he's another guy that I have not gotten through the mail yet. So he was only with the Mets for like 2 seasons or so, but was able to pull out 4 different cards on him. And actually, I got a couple more that are still out there sitting in one of my Mets boxes. So definitely today, some good stuff here. Grabbed 2 Mets that I had not ever gotten TTM before. So 2 brand new ones to add into the collection. So let's kind of show everything in our recap here. So start off with Lee Guterman with the nice 4-4 return, followed up by another Met with Doug Simmons, bringing it in with the nice solid 5 of 5 return, including a cons card. Then we've got Chicago Bulls legend John Paxson coming in with a nice 4 of 4 return. And then wrapping things up, one that was out there for quite a while, a nice 5 of 5 return from USA Baseball alumni Dylan Cruz. So 4 returns on the day, plus 1 RTS. Mr. Jack Savage. I will get you eventually. But 4 nice returns for today. Some good baseball stuff. And once again, looking at some themes. We got our Mets that we always love. We got the USA Baseball. And kind of going back and looking at that 80s and 90s basketball when, I actively watched the NBA. So some cool stuff there. Hopefully it's a sign of things to come for the week, and we'll get some other cool returns that'll be coming in. Fingers crossed. But as always, I appreciate everyone that takes the time to watch the videos. Hope you enjoyed yourself today. As always, I enjoy doing these for you. And, we are getting ever so closer to the holidays. Just make sure that you guys are doing everything you can to stay safe. Try to have fun wherever you can out there, but be safe during the holiday season, and hopefully mailboxes are staying full of Christmas cards or holiday cards, whatever your thing may be, as well as hopefully you're getting some ink in the mail as well. So hopefully we'll see you guys again here soon with another video. Until then, be safe, take care, see ya.